Hello everybody, it's me, your friendly neighborhood, and after waiting for months on end, that day has finally come. And after 1 month, I finally came back with not only the milk, but something very special. Was this worth the wait? Let's find out. And by the way, this video is sponsored by Dubby Energy. Do you want an energy drink that gives you energy and none of the crashing? I know I do. Now, if you use my referral link in the description below or use my code FRIENDLYIN at the checkout of your order, you get 10% off your order and you get to kick back some money to support your boy. Anyways, let's get on to the video. There's a fucking knock at the door. The fuck was that? Oh. Hello there. Before this video starts out, I think you guys should have a bit of an understanding of how excited I was when this figure was first announced. I don't think you guys even can fathom how excited I was when this was first announced. SH Figuarts making a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure. Last time Bandai did the Spider-Man Raimi figure was like years ago, and that was the Spider-Man 3 2-pack I did a review on a while back. But, yeah, I was an excited little Raimi show. Yeah, there has been some ups and some downs. But finally, the SH Figuarts Spider-Man No Way Home figure is here. And has he been worth the wait? Well, let's find out. And looking at the box, it's fucking beautiful. Words cannot describe how mesmerizing this box is. Certified banger, and I'm definitely keeping this shit. Look at the Tamashii Nation's official seal of quality. Though I'm a little disappointed they didn't use the Homerican font for, you know, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man logo. If you're unfamiliar, the Homerican font is like what they used for the Raimi trilogy titles entirely. Don't tell me you didn't know that. I like the fact that the spider logo is printed on. And I do like the feel of the box. It feels so wonderful. And as you can see on the back of the box, you got some product shots of the actual figure. On the top, you see the name. On the side, you got another glory shot of the product. On the side, another glory shot of the product. I really fucking love this box. And as you can see, very clean presentation, no unnecessary empty space as expected with SH Figuarts boxes. Anyways, you guys aren't here to watch me gush about a fucking box. Let's break this bad boy open and take a look at the actual figure itself. Oh my goodness. This is fucking gorgeous. Isn't he fucking gorgeous?
Hot diggity dog! This is magnificent.
Painting and sculpting is just absolutely immaculate. All the emblems are both very cleanly painted. It has the breaking pattern throughout the entire body, similar to the last Bandai Spider-Man figure I reviewed, but it's a lot more pronounced and noticeable here. In the cobwebs, they're sculpted and very cleanly painted with a nice silver finish. This iteration of Tobey Spider-Man is based on his appearance in No Way Home, which this suit does have slight differences to the last one we saw in Spider-Man 3. The chest emblem has been tweaked, where the bottom legs are a lot more straight than 3. The back spider, for the most part, has remained largely unchanged, but a little detail: if you bend the back, it actually does not break the sculpt, which is actually pretty cool. So you can have it bent like this to where it looks more squashed like it usually does, or you can do it like this where the spider is a lot more stretched out. I really do like that. Another noticeable difference in the suit is that the webbing isn't as raised as it was in the original trilogy, and the chest emblem does have more of a silver finish here than it did in the original movies. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the chest emblem has a bit of reflectiveness going on when it comes to that silverish paint job. And then we get to the mask, and this will be where all my praise stops and my bitching begins. The final battle in Spider-Man No Way Home utilized a lot of CGI, unsurprisingly, but it became glaringly noticeable that the CGI didn't have much polish when it came to the Spider-Man models, most notably Tobey's.
Gross.
They fucked up his mask. Literally anytime you see Toby with his mask on, you can see that it's been tampered with. The cobwebs are placed improperly, the lenses have been thinned out and aren't as sharp and intimidating as they used to be, and good lord, his head is misshapen in comparison to his previous appearances. But Arachnid, I hear you annoyingly exclaim. They had to redo Toby's suit from scratch. You can't expect them to get everything exactly right. And you know, I originally did think that. You know, maybe you're right. I'm getting too worked up over it. And then I saw these! You mean to tell me they had the correct face shell for his practical suit and never bothered to properly scan it for the CGI model?
Why? 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 Why, oh god fucking!
And people are actually trying to say this is fine? No, the fuck it's not. It's a travesty. It's a crime. And speaking of masks, it's funny how everyone crowns Spider Criminal as the supreme Raimi shill, but this man is a fraud, a charlatan, an imposter. Look at this man. Look at that mask. He's not even wearing a Raimi mask. But you know who does consistently wear Raimi masks in his videos? Me. I wear the Raimi drip. I rock the Raimi drip. I'm the biggest Raimi show that ever lived! Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Imagine if he actually buys a Raimi mask because I pointed it out. Anyway, this mask sucks, I don't like it, and I'm pissed off they had the audacity to nominate Marvel for an award for this shit. This mask is trash, and I feel bad for the fact that someone had to sculpt this shit. But since they did do a very good job presenting his look in No Way Home, that's where my bitching will end. But now that we've finished jerking this figure off, let's get to it. And being a Spider-Man figure, he comes with quite a bit of accessories, as he should. He comes with fists, wall-crawling hands, whipping hands, semi-gripping hands, web-holding hands, and finally the final hand accessories for this set of figures, the meme hands. The Spider-Man pointy meme has become such a staple in Spider-Man meme culture where they literally had to do it in the movie. Twice. Moving on, he also comes with 2 short thwip lines and 2 long thwip lines in one swing web, which will fit in either of these web holding hands. I like that the webs are clear and has knots on it, while if you compare it to, let's say, the webs that come with the No Way Home upgraded suit that are cloudy and look like a string of ramen. Folded up mask he can hold in one of his grabbing hands. And let us get to the final 2 accessories, the one everybody has been waiting for, the Tobey Maguire head sculpt. Let's get this on. Just gotta pop off his head at the neck joint right here. Pop this on. And there we have it. We have a seasoned 40-year-old Peter Parker. Now, I've seen some people say they're not really the biggest fan of how the head sculpt looks, but I think it works perfectly fine. It's a very fitting neutral face. Now, let's pop that off and get to the one that is causing the most stir in the fucking action figure reviews that I've been seeing about this figure. I can see why people aren't the biggest fan of the little awkward smile, but, you know, this is Tobey's signature Peter Parker. Also, he's kind of recovering from being stabbed in the middle of his back, so... Side note, fuck this scene in particular. I would have been so fucking mad if they killed Tobey in this scene. I'm not kidding when I say I would have absolutely fucking hated this movie if they killed Tobey here. Like, seriously. Fuck you for scaring the shit out of me like that. I think you'd be a little uncomfortable too if you just got fucking stabbed. Plus, this is literally how he looked like towards the end of No Way Home when he's being held up by Andrew and they're on their way back home. They got even the little hair spikes because he just pulled his mask off. I will warn you, these things are fucking sharp. These things are extremely sharp. But I really do like this face. It's very, very Raimi-esque. I even like the extra mile they went in with sculpting the hair. But I think people are just being too harsh on it. I think it's the perfect amount of goofy that fits the Raimi trilogy aesthetic overall. I also think it would be cool if they included a more trilogy accurate mask sculpt as well as a younger Peter Parker head. But hey, that's just me asking for too much. Yes, I am aware that Andrew's unmasked head actually was cancelled, so it's gonna suck considering Tom and Toby have their head sculpts, but Andrew, like the middle Spider-Man child that he is, won't be joining in on the fun. Luckily, there will be third-party printers that will have our backs, and I think there are some third-party companies that already have younger Toby head sculpts, as well as a third-party company already working on a more trilogy-accurate mask head. So that's pretty cool. Sadly, unlike the upgraded suit, he doesn't come with his own stand. Very missed opportunity, in my opinion. He can look up and down. He can look side to side. Even has some health tilt action going on, which is pretty cool. You got your obligatory butterfly joint at the shoulder. 360 rotation at the shoulder. Arm can also move out. Swivel at the bicep. Double jointed elbows. Wrist swivel. Wrist peg can also move up and down, but if you rotate the peg, it can turn to a side to side. The two parts of his torso are on a diaphragm joint, so he can crunch pretty good, and he can arc pretty good too. Little detail that I like is that there's a little plate right here with the texturing that'll cover the gap if you bend it forward all the way, which I really fucking love. Also diaphragm joint, which also means a little side to side. I like how this goes. He can kick up that far. He can move back this far. Oh dear lord. I don't think I've ever seen an action figure in general that's been able to pull this off. And that's literally all thanks to like this weird structure here at the pelvis. I've seen a lot of people complain about SH Figuarts and their pelvis structure, but I think this is the one time I will leave the complaints out of it because it actually maximizes a lot of posability. Do you know any Spider-Man figures that can do this? Got a thigh swivel here. Double jointed knee. No shin swivel, 0 out of 10. We got a down and up at the ankle. One thing I noticed is that there actually is like a little piece in there to help cover up the joint when it's moved, which is also pretty cool. Don't forget you also got an ankle swivel. We got an ankle pivot. And let's not forget, you have a toe bend. Posability is top notch, but let's be real. Would you expect anything less from Bandai of all people? God, this amount of posability just makes me want to
jizz in my pants. This really never happens, you can take my word.
This is a major improvement on every other Raimi fig before it. You can pretty much pull off any of the classic Raimi trilogy poses, which is also pretty cool. But anyway, let's move on.
Go back and watch the figure overview, you stupid
Now, being as this is the first SH Figuarts I've reviewed on this channel, I gotta warn you guys, SH Figuarts is within the 1/12 scale, but they are known to be notoriously smaller than the average Marvel Legends, which is usually at 6 inches. The SH Figuarts Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is a little under 6 inches, but here he is next to
SH Figuarts Sakura, Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, Marvel Legends Spider-Man 3 Venom, Reveltech Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man, SV Toys Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales, the SH Figuarts Far From Home upgraded suit, and finally, literally every other Raimi figure that I fucking own, especially my pride and joy, the Spider-Man 2 Superposable Spider-Man. And for good measure, here he is next to the Reveltech Judy Hopps. What? What the fuck do you mean she's in a jar? She's not in a fucking jar. No, she's not in a fucking... What are you, schizophrenic? No, she's not in a fucking jar. What the hell are you talking about? I'm here to tell you, as a tour reviewer and a Spider-Man fan, that the SH Figuarts Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is a certified 11 out of 10. Did you really expect me to say anything else? I've been actually seeing some people try to shit on the SH Figuarts figure by saying that they'll wait for the Marvel Legends figures to come out.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga? I ain't fucking laughing.
Now, the question I've been seeing a lot of people asking is that if it's the spiritual successor to the superposable Spider-Man 2 figure. Well, no shit, it's this. Yeah, of course it is. It's a third-party company that has advanced technology in terms of articulation, sculpt, resource management, and you won't find SH Figuarts making retarded moves claiming it's for the greater good or reusing sculpts in their newer releases and charging ludicrous prices over it. And as far as I know, every fig from SH Figuarts are brand new sculpts and no reused bullshit, and puts 110% effort into their new releases. I'm actually curious to see what the physical Marvel Legends will look like, and I may pick up Toby and Andrew, just not Tom. Hell no. I highly suggest getting this figure if you haven't already, and it's already being scalped to hell, so good luck with that. I remember way back in 2020 when I went to see this movie with my then girlfriend, and I was so excited to see Toby back in the suit. I was crying so much in the theater. She had to calm me down in so many times because I kept getting overexcited. And with being opening night of the movie, it was nice witnessing everybody's first-hand reactions, along with, you know, witnessing my own. I should have recorded that shit because it's just something you had to be there for. I really wish I could go back to that night and relive it over and over. It's crazy to think about all the hype, the leaks, the trailers, the memes. And there's actually a really funny story about that night. Originally, it was supposed to be me, my best friend, and my then girlfriend, and we had planned to go ahead of time, but my best friend had gotten held up, so he couldn't make it. So we still had the tickets for me and my girlfriend. So we went to see it. And I had my costume on, had some pretty fun interactions with other Spider-Man fans. What about you guys? What was your experience seeing Spider-Man No Way Home? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out this video sponsor, W Energy. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!